Hey guys, Tiz here from Chiseled Fitness, back with another video this week about falling off the exercise wagon. So if we go straight into it, I want you to ask the question if perhaps maybe you've fallen off the exercise wagon this year, or you may know someone else who's perhaps fallen off the exercise wagon. Generally, if you're looking for an excuse to let go of your exercise and let go of your nutrition, the universe generally does provide one. So once again, ask yourself, is this you? And perhaps have you fallen back into your old unhealthy habits once again. So this is generally a cycle, and it can happen more than once, but the important thing is just to realize what's going on so you can take action to improve your situation and really get back on track. So there's 4 different steps, you could say, in realizing where you're at with this kind of cycle. So the first one is realizing that you're falling off the exercise wagon. So this can take place in a single moment, or it can be the result of a long drawn out process, and generally it's because of stress, time commitments, vacations, illness, anything like that can affect you and your exercise schedule, also as well as your nutritional habits. So if something's too stressful and it's just a period of time where you just really cannot stick and commit to anything exercise wise, this is where you can fall off the exercise wagon and where the damage really does begin with this. So moving on to number 2 is realizing that you've surrendered. So in other words, there comes a point when you do fall off the exercise wagon and you just throw your arms up, throw your hands in the air, and you just give in. And this could be, and a good example of this actually is binge eating, where perhaps you've gone a little bit off, you've done something you shouldn't have, and then all of a sudden you're like, right, screw it, I'm going to have whatever I want now, I'm not going to worry about the diet for the rest of the night, and that's just pretty much for comfort and easing stress. And this can happen in more than one moment as well, so this can be like over a few days. And this is also the same for your exercise as well, where you start slowly reducing your workout days and eventually you stop altogether. And this is really common in gyms as well. You go hard for the first few weeks, then you skip a day, skip another day, and then a day turns into a week, and weeks turn into months, and then once again by the end of it you've stopped altogether. So recognizing when you surrender is really important, because this is the most destructive part of the cycle. So going into number 3 is really when you realize that you've hit rock bottom. And hitting rock bottom is not a fun experience, because you realize how much weight you've actually gained, perhaps if it's weight for you, or unhealthy your habits have really become. And when you realize that, it's just really important to take note of that experience, because it's a necessary one. So it's not fun, but it's a necessary experience, because you're going to have negative and defeating thoughts running through your mind. So that's when you use that experience to really take back control of your exercise and of your fitness as well, or exercise and of your nutrition. Because what happens from there is that you take back control, and if we move on to number 4 now, is really going back and making that change, because it's a sobering moment when you realize where you've been, and then you want to make that change because you don't ever want to go back there. And this happens really often. It's common with a lot of people. So if this is you currently, don't be afraid, because you're not alone. There's a lot of people in the same situation. All it takes is just realizing that you don't ever want to be where you are now or where you have been previously, and you want to improve yourself from there and really get back into looking good, feeling good, being confident and happy with yourself, because that's the most important thing, is being happy with yourself. So because of that experience, you've got the power now to make the change, and that can be joining up anything from a gym to a boot camp to home workouts, just doing any kind of form of exercise, running, jogging, anything like that, to start you off back in the routine and really making a change for the better again. So take note of those. If you've got an understanding of the cycle, next time you're across it, you'll know where you're at and what's happening at that point in time. So if you're binge eating, you're going to be like, right, this is happening, and this is going to keep happening until I realize that I have to make a change once again and really claim back my health. But hopefully this helped you a wee bit. So if you enjoyed this and you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. As well, if you've got any questions, hit me up anytime. I'm always open, and that way I'll be able to help you and see what we can do. Also, if you're wishing to join Chiseled Fitness to get back onto your fitness track, get you to your goals and really start the new year strong. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.